Microphone check, 1, 2. What is this?
1, 2, 3. Welcome everybody to the podcast of Story Time with CC the Gay and Adrian the Straight.
The straight.
Straight as hell. And I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. And for the 5 people that watched our first podcast, we thank you.
We do. And the ones that commented, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do not hate that I have on tights and shorts. Okay? Don't. I'm doing my Madonna shit right now. And I'm just doing some boots and some tights. I just got off work.
And boots and pants.
And it's hot out. It's cold outside.
Oh my God.
It's Houston.
So we've been already talking for 3 minutes. I haven't even set nobody's timer.
What is happening?
Okay, well we're going.
Okay.
Well, I just want to say today this is the we're not going to count the show because we're going to post them as we feel like it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so. It's like how we don't want it to feel like structured. It really has to be how the mood hits us.
Or the pressure is on that we have to deliver.
Right, because that's not natural.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep looking down to make sure that it is recording and making sure that we're registering or picking up.
And I just keep looking at you.
All right. So, well, I guess so. But okay. So, in this time in our life,
I know it's the holidays.
Yeah,
it's the holidays.
Oh
my God! So we just had Thanksgiving. What are you thankful for? Killing the indigenous people?
Yeah, I don't celebrate that.
Does not. He does not.
I don't do genocide, and I don't free Palestine. I don't do genocide. I don't have any.
Okay, but yes. So we were in a season. These are starting the holidays. Right.
I'm like, great.
I did a pause,
because you don't. Because people don't understand, Palestine is getting done just like we were.
I do understand.
And how do you say thank you? You take their land. Like, wow, this is the same.
Oh, this is a whole nother podcast.
We need to flex our capabilities, let our audience know that we're just not some dumb broads.
No, I don't think they think that, do they? You think that we're dumb? I think silly.
No, I don't want silly. But I don't want them to think we're some dumb broads. Anyway.
Okay, not.
Moving forward, but this time of year it doesn't bother me to make or break me. I just can work my extra time and my 9 to 5, get an extra day off, and just do my thing. That's it.
Thanksgiving is hard for me. Not Thanksgiving. Holidays are hard for me.
Houseway.
Because of my divorce. My unfortunate uncoupling, or fortunate.
I would say it's fortunate.
Yeah, so it happened.
You're blossoming.
Thank you. It happened in the month of November, 3 years ago, November 13th. And so the holidays have become something that I have to redefine for myself. So it's not the whole family turkey, blah, blah. So I have to find my new celebration of the holidays and how to do that, singularly.
That we probably have been talking at the right volume, but I didn't have the monitor button turned up.
Okay.
To where we could hear each other.
I think that's a good volume.
No, this is just so we can hear each other.
Okay. Are we still recording? Or are they watching this?
We are. Okay. Continue. We can still hear each other.
So.
But yeah, so with your divorce, I can see. I have to really pause and think about that. What I was going to ask next, because I kind of was answering my own question when I answered it. But do you feel like it's this time around? What was different?
It's different because I am truly trying to make boundaries, right? So I'm all about these boundaries and doing exactly what is right for me and not right for my children that are, basically grown. But we know I have a daughter that has cognitive delays. And so therefore she's with me and her father is here. So I know what she wants. She wants her parents together.
Right.
She wants the turkey sitting around, but I cannot, for my emotional health, do that.
Well, and she doesn't understand that, well, they don't understand, but she's going to forever be 5. in a way, in a sense.
Well, in
No,
a
no, in a
sense,
sense of like that.
right.
Like that.
But I think any kid of divorce is forever going to be 5 because they want their parents together. And so when, she rocks with it, rolls with it, we did our thing and then her dad picked her up and then they did their thing.
Does
and
B1 have any?
I think that he would like to see his family together emotionally. I think intellectually he knows that the shit ain't right. That it ain't
I think
going
he's finding
right.
out things like
I think
as
the older
he's finding
he gets,
out,
exactly,
he's realizing
he's seeing.
that.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
well, this might be the reason why.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I was tripping.
Let me. And I think he's also saying, ha ha ha, mom looks happy.
Finally,
and so
finally.
And just maybe not as heavy.
I'm gonna say this into the microphone and make sure everybody out there in the podcast can understand. HBCUs knew who this woman was. They knew her name.
I mean,
they had a carpet and a parking space with her name on it. Her spirit flight was actually a good spirit flight because the pilot knew her name.
No, okay, that's not true.
He said,
but that's not true.
We have fly with us today.
Okay, that's not true. But let me tell you what, I did get a $64 flight to homecoming. And let me tell you what, I got this little bag that was fit on Spirit. Everybody talks about Spirit, but as you can see, I am 2 foot nothing. So I was in there chilling. But
well, I'm glad you had a chance to chill.
I did. And so, like I said, I'm making boundaries, creating boundaries that work for me. But it's a season where, in these holiday seasons where you're not selfish, right?
Yeah.
And so you give. But there is a point where you give. But how am I going to do that and still protect myself and have boundaries? And so that is why the holidays are not as easy for me. I'm learning.
What I was going to ask, what boundaries are you learning now that I wouldn't necessarily say, what boundaries does this new Adrian have that if she was looking back at Adrian 5 years ago, would tell the Adrian 5 years ago?
I would have told the Adrian 5 years ago to stop giving in. Do you know what I'm saying? Make sure, do what it is that you want. And so if it is that you do not want to break bread and have your ex come over and eat with you, then don't. Because, and I was always the one planning it, making sure that everybody was okay, even in the uncoupling. Like literally this year, I was the one to say, okay, this is how it's going to work. He has never said, I would like to do X. I don't know how I would feel if he said, you know what? I would like for us to have Thanksgiving together. I don't know how I would feel. I don't know if I would say, yeah, no, knowing me, I'd probably be like, okay, because I would give in. But still, he's never come and said, oh, I'd like to have Thanksgiving with my daughter.
Okay.
So.
And that's something that I like to say, that I can see the change where you're not expecting it and it's okay.
Yes.
The old you would have been expecting it, heard about it,
right,
cried about it.
Right.
No one would have known about it. You're in the secret sabotage, and it's
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah. But this Thanksgiving was good. It wasn't great. My macaroni and cheese was sus at best, but it was sus.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. It was sus though.
But I like the corner that you have turned, and I acknowledge that.
Thank you. I mean, I'm trying. I mean,
I would like to apologize and say I would like to say that I am learning to practice patience with you.
I mean, okay, what you got? Okay,
not in a bad way.
Oh, okay.
No, it's like something was said to me where it's like, okay, you get impatient with people, you don't let them finish because you feel like you know the answer. And I'm like, sometimes I do that because I'm like, girl, Cowboy or DC is not going to do what, and then it's like, hold on, CC, hear her out, because maybe this is the way she has to deal with it, and you need to respect the way she has to deal with it.
And I like that. That's and right. And so,
Now, oh,
I didn't let
I'm
you
not
finish.
gonna not say what I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, we knew that.
But I'm gonna say it now where it's like I need to express that in the beginning and say, hey, I hear what you're saying, sis.
You at least gonna let me finish. You're not gonna cut me off. You gonna at least let me finish it, and then you gonna say, okay, well at least you're gonna give me that. I mean, growth. growth. That is growth. That is growth.
But then at the same time, if I let you finish, I may not be. At the same time, if I let you finish, I may not be subject to be like cat dog bitch hoe nothing. I may be like cat dog hoe. Not the bitch.
Not the bitch. Just the hoe.
Not the nothing. Just cat dog.
I mean, yeah. Because I think for me, how I am navigating this singular life, I do rely on my friends, you know, and I do rely on you guys to be a sounding board. However, I, you know, sounding board, and then I do what I want to do. Right. And I think especially when it's dealing with men, it's because, like I've said before, I'm not dating with intention. Right? I'm not. And so it's like, oh, that fool's love bomb. Okay. But you know, your thing is that fool's love bombing you. Oh, okay.
You know what? After that conversation, after that song, after that selection, because baby, I had words on that one.
He did have words on it.
But it was, I felt like I was saying it in a way, but I was saying it because you didn't know what it was. And then once I pointed it out to you, I'm not gonna lie, whether you want to admit it or not, you moved differently after that. That was me. You just like it shifted the way you move because now it's like, oh, okay, now I see. I see how we can get there.
But I think our 10-year age difference, we called it keeping your foot in the door, not love bombing. But my thing is, I mean, I'm serious. It's like
I never thought that would be keeping my foot in the door.
If somebody's gone and then they're like, boom, I miss you. To me, in that love bombing, because to me, that's just making sure
your foot's in the door. If somebody's gone and then love bombing is defined as when they meet you, all of a sudden you are the world, you're the moon, you're the stars, the mountain. I'll give you the world.
Well, then ain't nobody love bomb my ass then.
They have.
They have.
Yes.
I just didn't. Did you do that with the lisp? Yes.
I did.
But, and you know what? And then maybe it's me that's like, I don't even catch on that shit. Like, is that what that is?
No, because yeah, I wish I had a third co-signer here because it's like, okay, and I'm saying this to people out there because you might do this too and not realize it, that you could be probably thinking, okay, does this person really like me? Is this person, oh my God, this is great, especially around holiday season now because no one wants to be alone.
Okay, but what I'm going to say is that if they have not come about before the holidays, they ain't coming. For me, I don't know. I think that
story time with Cece the Gay.
Okay, cool.
So now, what is going on with your phone? Oh,
go ahead.
Okay.
Story time with Cece the Gay.
So it was every holiday season around this time ish. That is when I get a lot of the people who are visiting home for the holidays.
Okay.
Oh, gay, you mean?
Okay.
So, one particular year, I had a guest visiting. Needless to say, I was seeing Allstate, and Chico was here.
Okay.
You remember with the
Yeah. And
Allstate walked in. on Chico and I.
Oh, I know. Didn't you tell us this story?
No.
Oh, maybe we didn't post it.
We didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Now we know. So he walks in on Chico and I, and I'm just like, shit.
Right.
But then I'm like, why am I mad?
Well, first of all, yeah. Okay.
Why am I like,
right? Yeah.
See, because you did the same thing I did. Like, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Well, but how is that? So is that what you're saying? Love bombing is?
The love bombing. Sorry, this is broken to a story time because it came into once Allstate realized that I had an option and I could, and it just reminded him that I did that.
Yeah.
It was a part of also you also said that yes, when you're married, you like to do those things, or yes, when you're involved with someone else, you like those things, or yes, when you have somebody else, you like to do those things, and that's when you could probably figure out that the person that is involved with you, what's going on, because they probably have somebody else. They're just love bombing you, which is like blinding you where you don't see their fault. So if you do, you just overlook it. Or if it's like they do so many things that you're just like, oh, they're just doing this, or you'll find yourself making up for them.
Okay.
I didn't say that you do that.
No.
But so I don't think that's keeping your foot in the door. I feel like that's like when, especially when you're coming home for the holidays, that is when you feel like, okay, because I'm gone, I feel like I need to make sure my not foot's in the door, that you want to only focus on me and that you only look at me, and then I have you off your feet, off your guard long enough to do what I need to do effortlessly, and then I'm out before you realize I'm out. It's a form of love bombing. How about that?
Okay.
And then, so I'm not saying that you get done like that.
But I think my thing is because I want moments. I'm not dating with intention. I'm not dating to get married again. I'm not dating to actually have a boyfriend. Like, I feel like,
what if somebody came and what if one of the top, what if
Cowboy Fancy DC?
Yeah, but okay. What if Cowboy said, "Hey, you know what? I realize that I don't want to ride no more rides, and I realize that I want to make you my ride for life."
Let me tell you something. Right now.
This podcast is over.
Let me tell you something. I met my baby at the Bang Bang Shoot 'em up movies, yeah. Let me tell you what. If Cowboy was like, look here. Oh, boy, look here. You know what? I don't even know. I can't even lie. Because the way he moves, I'm like, yeah.
No, but what if the moves came into play? The moves came into play, and the moves are like, hey, baby, what's up? I'm ready to be your man. I want you to touch.
Do you know what? You know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? I don't know, dog. Because you know what? It's something. Let me tell you. Because it is something to me that and this is true, and I've had a discussion with my therapist. I don't trust myself to really love somebody because I was in a marriage, loved, and I gave a lot of myself.
Not like that, but just like naturally, just naturally.
I gave a lot of myself. And so I'm not saying I lost myself, but I gave a lot of myself. So if Cowboy came and was like, nah, for real, it's me and you, it's you and me, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably give it a try. I'd probably give it a try because of what I feel like I would get what I did not have in my marriage.
That's what I'm saying. You still want that because you still didn't have that chance. You were robbed of that. You know how the script goes. You just need someone who's a good, who fills the role. I
don't know if I know how the script goes. That's what I'm saying. The only blueprint I have is from some shit that failed. So, if he came, I would have to be like, well, what does that look like for you? Because for me,
I like that.
Right. What does that look like for you? Well, that's what I said this weekend. Story time with Adrian.
The straight.
So I had deleted Cowboy's number. I was like, I'm good. Because the communication was just off. Then I guess he love bombed me. Whatever. He reached out. And so I did see him. And we had a long talk, and I was able to have a paradigm shift. That's a big word for some of you that are out there. Look it up.
Good
It's paradigm
fucking
shift.
night.
This is my thought process
Good
changed.
fucking night.
Okay. And so,
Oh,
but I did ask, what does liking you look like? How do you like to be liked? Love is such a deep word, and dudes get scared when you use that word.
Oh,
So they do. So I said, how do you like to be liked? And he was like, I don't even know. Like I was being crazy. Like, I don't know what you mean. And I mean, let's be grown up here. We know this is, PG-13, R-rated.
Whatever.
But what I'm saying is, you should not be able to clearly tell someone what you want in the bedroom, but not be able to know what you want emotionally. So it's like, how can you tell me what you want in the bedroom, but not tell me what you want emotionally?
I think you have turned a corner, ma'am.
I think I may have. So
I think you have turned a corner, and I say that strongly because I think that now you said something that was very powerful. Like, it was great at first because you're not like stigmatized.
Well, I mean,
no, I didn't say. Hold up, I didn't say your cheeks weren't.
I mean,
especially the one.
I mean,
the one in the back.
I
what
appreciate
I'm saying
that.
Is, it's not like, listen, bro, I like that you can express what you like when we don't have clothes on, but if you could do it when we have clothes on, that would be great.
That would be, because my thing is, if you're
do you
like,
think it'll be too real?
But see, no, I don't think it'll be too real. What I think it is, it makes him think about what it is that exactly.
So do you think this is how most women get caught up in a lot of shit? Because dudes, they act like they want to. Well, okay, so dudes don't express like currently like cowboy. They don't express now when they're not behind closed. When they're behind closed doors, baby, they can tell you and they can talk the talk. But when it comes time to walk the walk, they have 2 left feet that are with canes and crutches.
Well, what I think it is, I think it is how women get caught up is that they allow the man to not answer. They don't hold their feet to the fire, and it's like, I'm not holding your feet
on that part. Please tell me how everyone feels about that.
Right. Because it's women allow men not to answer. They don't hold their feet to the fire to say, how is it that I can like you? Like, how do you want me to like you? And that can look like anything. You can be like, baby, I like you to like me, but we ain't got to talk every day. Like, we don't, look, once a month, let's do it, once a day or once a week, let's do a check-in. Yeah. And I literally said in the conversation, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't need the 9 to 5. Right. I don't need we come home. Well, how was your day? My day was good. And sit down and eat and, wash clothes. And I don't need that every day. Those everyday moments. I need moments. So no, would I like to check in every other day? Yes. But that's cute. But if that doesn't work for you, then you tell me. And that's all I'm saying. And I think that's where men get afraid, because then they have to think about what they want. And it's not work. It's not, it's really what they want emotionally. Oh. And men have been taught that they're not emotional beings. Right. But everyone knows what they want. Like, everyone knows. Right. But I think people are scared to say, you know what? I want somebody I can call up and be like, I had a rough day. Can you rub my back? But some men may find that as a weakness, but we as women don't say, you gonna be fucking vulnerable in this with me. I'm not gonna be the only one sitting there talking about, I like you. Now, some men, cowboy, I mean, he's 75, not for real, but emotionally, he's emotionally not, he's not
emotionally absorbent.
I think he, but see, here's the thing. I think he is. I think he knows, but to express that leaves you open and vulnerable. I think deep down, everybody knows it's human nature to want a companion. It's human nature to want somebody to love you. I don't believe nobody who says, I don't want nobody like me. That's bullshit. Everybody wants someone to say, you're special to me. I care about you. I may not be there to like support your hopes and dreams, but to at least say, you know what? If you're out here on this road and you're driving, I worry a little bit.
Life is a highway.
I mean, okay.
But
I'm just saying that I have become 2023. This is what I said. I am going to speak my truth. And not speak my truth to where it hurts you. Speak my truth to where it uplifts me. Some people are like, oh, I stand in my truth. And then they say some shit and it hurts somebody. But I'm just speaking my truth. I'm just keeping it real. That's not what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I live on that, my favorite saying, how you feel. Yeah. How you feel is not my problem.
But see, I get that. How you feel is not my problem. And to take it further, how you receive how I feel is not my problem.
Well, that's where the next line comes in, because it's really out of my control.
Yes, because it's out of my control. And so when I'm saying I'm speaking my truth, I am saying to you, I like you. I like to spend time with you. If it is that you don't receive that, or you receive that like, it's no worry to me, because I said what I said, I meant it, and however you receive it is how you receive it. Now, if you receive it and say, oh my gosh, like you, like spend, time with you, that's great. Or if you say, I'm going to need time to absorb that, then that's fine. But what I have done is to make the other person think. And that's why I asked him, how do you like to be liked? Because that's important if we want to move further. And I don't even mean move further like to get to some marriage. Move further in the dating process. Every relationship, our friendship has gone through relationship growth. You can't, with anybody, friends, children, parents, your relationship grows. And so the only way it can grow is to understand what the other person wants. That's it. So everything doesn't have to be about getting to some castle in the sky with a white dress. It could just be, excuse me, nigga, I want to know if you like licorice, and if you do, I'm gonna buy you some. Do you know? I mean, that's like,
yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, how do you feel that that's something that we could? I didn't say like we were. Okay, we're good on time. Not to say like we. Wait, hold on. I have to take a break right here and say something.
Okay.
This hour brought to you by Claim Cosmetics. Claim Cosmetics, a Black-owned cosmetic line here in Houston, Texas. By Claim Cosmetics, please go to the Instagram of Claim Cosmetics Houston. Thank you so much, Claim, for making my skin beautiful.
Spell Claim for the people out there.
CLAIM. Claim.
Regular Claim. Okay.
Matter of fact,
folks be putting apostrophe and shit. So I
mean,
want to make sure.
Claim is actually something that I started using. It's ran by my friend, and she, the Maya James, is a beautiful woman. She's all about growth on so many levels. It's CLAIM. Okay, so it's going to be Shop Claim Beauty Wellness. That's what's going to be on Instagram, Shop Claim Beauty Wellness. See, this is Claim. I use it. I'll give you some. It's a good.
It's nice.
It really is.
Fine too.
Yeah, he is fine. The Claim
all
Beauty,
those men gay.
It's the serum. She has a serum, and she has an eye cream, and she has a little the wand.
Okay, are they gay?
No.
All those men.
They're African.
Or no, that one, that other one, the first one. What? Not him. Keep going. Back to the beginning. No.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Oh, him? No,
him.
He's not, no.
Is he gay?
No.
Okay, what about the next one?
No, that's Maya.
Okay, yay, Maya. I was looking at the men. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
So she has the eye cream. She has a beauty cream. She has wellness. She has everything you need. Yeah, Claim Beauty. Just go to the Claim shop. Claim. Okay.
Claim.
Now,
claim it.
Claim it. Claim the beauty. Claim your wellness. Claim everything. Oh my God. Claim those.
So, okay. So for you, when you are dating, you know, and you're at that point where you feel like, you know, you've done the surface. Okay. So you've been long enough together for the surface, but now it's time to kind of, you know, dig a little deeper. How do you do that?
Well, let's see. When I'm dating and it's time to dig a little deeper, this is the thing, sometimes I don't make it that far, and that's my fault. I would say I'm claiming this. I like to do things with people on dates to see how we work together.
Okay.
And sometimes it doesn't get past that because I see that we don't work well together.
Okay.
And I know I am a type A control freak when it comes to certain things, especially if I know what it is. It's like, nah, you ain't doing it. Just because you're not doing it my way, it's not about that. It's like, if I'm doing it my way, not to say your way is not great. It's just that this is the way that has been taught, not by me, and it's not to say anything. It's like the mistakes have already been hashed out. But
if you're with somebody and they're doing it a different way, can you not synergize and find a way that you both can do what you want, become and make a different, like a third way? Yeah. Yours, and in the middle.
Yes. Okay. If you have same or greater experience at what we're doing than I do.
I mean, I understand that. But sometimes you never are like, you know what, I ain't gonna die on this hill. I'm a let him do
it. Hold on. No, wait. I'm not 100% towards heels dug in.
You a damn lie.
No, if you're doing it and we're going smoothly and the way we're doing it is working, I will go with it. The minute it stops working for me is when I'm gonna step in and say something because it's not working for me.
Okay. For everybody watching, I swear to God, is there a bullshit button? Is there a fucking bullshit? What are you talking about? Oh my God! Is there? Oh my God! I'm bringing a bullshit button. What do you mean? What am I talking about? If it's not going the way I want it to go, then I'm not going. No, off rip, you're gonna be like, no, absolutely not. You're doing it wrong. Just stop.
Why am I saying that though?
Because that's
because I know you're doing it wrong.
Exactly, but that's what. So what I'm trying to say is there ever a point where you're like, you know what? And maybe it's not wrong. Maybe it's just not the way you do it. That's what I'm saying. And so therefore, I think because I'm like, you know what? I think because where I come from and where the point of view I come from is, you know what? And this ain't as good, but I'm like, you know, I'm gonna let you all fuck it up and do it, and then I'm gonna be like, well, see, now, I don't want to get there. Right, you don't get there, and so
I don't
for me,
get there.
But you know what? And this is what I'm gonna say. And regardless of who we love, that's some man shit. That's man shit. Women will be like, I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna let you drive all over.
I will take that women's intuition that I have. And I will listen. I will watch.
Intuition that
hold on. Well,
you ain't got no.
Wow.
I did right there. It does not matter. You might like boys, but you a nigga.
I like men. Okay,
I'm sorry. Boys. That's right. You like men. Just because you love men does not mean you're not a man. That doesn't
mean anything. What I'm saying is, that doesn't mean anything. What I'm saying is, if we're doing something and you say it could be done, I will let it go. Or what I will do is I will, and this is, and hold on, you can call me what you want to, but I will say, hey, here's something. Can you do this for me? Knowing that I know how to do it, I will let you do it to see how you do things.
So it's kind of a test.
It's sad to say, but yes. But it's like, well, no, it's more like, let me see how you do something so I can observe. And it's like, I know, it's like I said, it's a scientist in me. So it's not like saying like what I'm doing is like literally saying, okay, so this is how you problem solve. So here we go. We'll work good together because that is exactly how I would have done it.
But what if he doesn't do it exactly how you want to do it?
What did I say? Hey, can you tell me why you did it that way?
Oh, you're a lot.
Am I?
Can you tell me why you did it that way?
Yeah.
Like you would actually say that to somebody?
Yes.
Let me tell you what, I wish somebody would. Can you tell me? No, motherfucker, you ain't my daddy.
It's not that. No, I see. You took it the wrong way. I'm asking
absolutely I did.
Because I'm trying to learn. So wait. So hold on. If 50 million people go and get a stool, bring it out and plug and change a light bulb, you would say that's normal, right?
Right.
What if this person took everything off of here, drug this to the middle, and stood on my shit, and I would have just did this? I would have done some shit like this, like, huh? So, can you tell me why you drug my chest over to? Can you tell me why you drug my? Can you walk me through what was going through your head that this was okay? And you know what? Maybe they would have been like, well, I thought it was wood and it was solid to stand on, and I grabbed it because it's heavy. Fuck, I didn't ask you.
And then you're like, okay, you're dumb.
I think it's time for you to go. After you put my shit back.
Well, I think that
Yo, I'm sorry. Come on.
I think that's
logical as fuck.
I mean, right, but I think that example is hysterical but extreme.
Well, okay. So
I think
so we're washing clothes and you stuff the washer full of clothing and then you put one pot in there and one thing in there, one pot in there and one like toss a handful of scent. Hold on, because this has really happened. You put the one little pot, or even like you don't even put the whole. It's a long ass cord, so you can pull a lot of it. Okay. You don't. It's like you put the long ass cord and then you cord. No. You put a lot of clothing in the washer and then you put like a little bit of soap in there. And when you put a little bit of soap in there, like if it's a pot, you put one pot when you're supposed to put 3, right? I've seen this. And you take a scoop full of scent beads and throw it in there. You stuff the fucking washer. And I'm like, why did you stuff the washer? Hold on. Tell me where you learned that this maybe there's a YouTube video that I missed.
Okay.
Part of it is I'm in the microphone. Part of it is me being an asshole.
Right. I'm like, I think it's your delivery.
Hold on. Because I just want to say the delivery is just like this. Yo, hey, but I don't want to like discredit you on your clothes washing skills, but if you could just tell me what YouTube video that shows you that you put one pod in the because really I just want to know. I don't really, because if you know the video, show me, because maybe I missed it. But it's supposed to be 3 for full load, and then I think you need to take some clothes out because you need a little space at the top, and you got to put the beads in there. Where does it show you this? Because I've learned that if I come in and said, yo, look, motherfucker, you supposed to put 3 fucking things in there, and y'all stupid ass put 1 in there. See, I can't say that no more. So I have adjusted my approach, and that's the thing.
And you know what? That shit's scary. If you have adjusted your approach to be like, I'm gonna need you to show me the YouTube video, what you did. I mean, I get. I'm telling you, I believe that this is literally a gender break, because I think women. Let me tell you where women would go in that exact situation, and tell me if I'm wrong. A woman be like, "That motherfucker doing the laundry. Fuck, I don't care." Like straight up, I care. Motherfucker doing the laundry. Shit. I'm like, a motherfucker is doing the laundry. Let me just whatever. I know, but I think I care about you.
I'm Beyonce. Well, I care.
Oh, I was Tony. Okay. And you know that again. I'm just saying that this is where I think there's a gender breakdown, because
she knows what I'm talking about.
I think that women would be like, no, wait a minute, fuck what you heard. Because if you told this story, and I'm telling you right now, if a woman told this story to a group full of women, and they were like, and he didn't put it in there right, and da da da, every woman, correct me if I'm wrong, be like, hold up, back up, bitch. He was doing your laundry? That's where we would stop. We would stop at, hold up. And then there would be one girl in the crowd that goes, that nigga love you. Because you did his laundry.
See,
I'm just saying.
Okay, now.
Tell me if I'm wrong.
You asked me on my dating thing. Okay, now see, this is where that ain't gonna be it for me though. Okay. I'm sorry, because that's not gonna be it. Because if I were to do your laundry, it is gonna be pristine. Let me tell you something. Pristine ain't gonna even be the word. Right. I have had people that worked with dudes that I was seeing, and they found out. And then when we broke up, they told me they knew when we broke up because his clothes didn't smell good anymore. They knew we broke up when that scent did not hit. It was baby, and they said it wasn't even a cynical. It was what I would wash his clothes in. Right. I would wash Dog Pound, because that's exactly who he worked for, the city of Houston. Dog, you bitch.
Literally, because you work for a Dog Pound. Literally. Oh my God.
Excuse me. You bitch. Like, when Dog Pound would go to work.
I felt like a DMX song should have come in.
What you bitches want?
Right.
And then so like,
no, we needed DMX.
So make sure you follow us. That was a follow. But sorry. So sorry. And let me get back. I gotta edit that out. Okay, so he would go to work, covered in dog shit and whatever, smell like dog shit and whatever, and he would still come home smelling like Dane and lavender.
Right.
Do you understand me?
Yes.
And they said that when he worked and whatever I washed his clothes in, the dogs they would like be calm as hell. I'm like, it's because I researched and I tried to make your job and your day better for you. See, that's what I would do.
Right.
That is what I'm saying. If to find my equal is to first.
I listen. To find your equal. Oh, that eyebrow went up. To find your equal is to first
find my equal. Welcome to my TED Talk. Thank you. That's it. Seriously. Like I would go in, I would have your clothes ready, laid out. I'm like, seriously, and this was not just this was the entire time we were in the relationship. And this is when I worked for the people that we worked for when we met. And it's like, I would go and then go to work and do my job, which was also, exhausting, and then leave at a decent hour to go home and daily for 2 years cook things like, I don't know, oxtails, short ribs, meatloaf, whatever every night for him. Like,
okay, and so
I learned something from that also.
Okay, and what did you learn from that?
I learned that you can't give anybody anything; they need to earn it. And I learned that no, you have. Okay, that's for you. For me, I learned that you cannot just give people things. Because it goes to the point that I made and I followed for my own self was, if you give a child shoes, they're gonna go out and cut the grass in it because it's new shoes. They're happy. They don't care. Okay. But then if they have to buy their own stuff, and when they buy their own shit, all of a sudden They don't do the things they did when you did
Well,
it.
that's true.
So it's the same thing goes with that with love, and the same thing goes with that with people. In like, if when I met you, this is how it was. We met on the even playing field. Now here I am presenting you things that you have not earned, because what have you given me to earn from you?
Well, okay. Now I understand that it needs to be reciprocal.
No, but it also needs to be earned. Meaning, like, I'm just gonna wake up one day. Okay, number one, even if I suck your dick every day, which I feel like is something like it's a privilege. It's like you get that morning. It's a part of the whole dating process. If I dudes probably fight me. I'm like, bro, stop. Yeah, I'm tired of getting my dick sucked. Like, hey, and it's just like it's just it is what it is. And then we fucking later on that night. So number one, you're worn out physically. Let's get into it. You're worn out physically, and then mentally you're overwhelmed is not even the word.
Right.
Because with me, it's a full I don't work job, bitch, I am a job. Okay.
Right.
So, and I'm not saying it in a proud way. I'm saying it like I don't work your nerves. I'm just like I was told in that same relationship that I am basic without being stupid. And I first took offense, and then I said, well, you're onto something there, actually. Right. Let it soak in. You're basic without being stupid. And I like that, because I know it don't take much to make you happy. And all you're trying to do is make it easier for me, so it's easier for you. And I'm like, oh, so you see this, right? Right? But did you earn those meals that I cooked you every night? Not saying you got to go like work for them, but what did you come bring to me to make me, like, what did I get? Where's the love that I get? It's like the appreciation is there. That's great. Wonderful. But you didn't ask me to do those things. So me asking you to appreciate that is, well, that's kind of like me saying, here's $1, now tell me thank you. That's the same concept of saying, like, here, tell me thank you. No, it's more like, did you say, did you have a chance to, did you bring me flowers one day to make me go, oh my God, you thought of me today? So tomorrow, it's like, I get it. That's great. You're on my mind. How can I show my appreciation?
Gotcha.
So it's not a tit for tat. It's like, you show me that you think about me. So I like that. So this is me showing you how I think about you. I like that.
Right.
So then if that's something like is a daily thing, we're earning those things. Like, okay, you wake up in the morning, I'm having a rough day. So you get up early to help lay my stuff out. You get up early to do something for me.
Reciprocal.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're also, okay, reciprocal. Yes, I'll give you that. Yes. Not I'll give you that is what you're saying. Yes, okay. And in addition to being reciprocal, the thing is that you are earning a spot in my life, because you're earning it by making it better, and you're freeing up the time that I would be worried about doing things, and I can now focus on that time on loving you, or perfecting the love I have for you, and me being a perfectionist goes into everything cannot be perfect. That is what I learned. But also it can be perfect in my world if I know that, to me, it's perfect if I know that you are leaving this house, you have your lunch, you have your things ready for work, you are prepared for the day, and throughout the day you have everything to make your day go a little bit better. And it is what it is. If I don't talk to you, that's fine. I'm there with you. Here's a little note to say hello. It's what it is. And then when you come home and you tell me about what your day is about, I'm really like not really caring about what your work life is like, because it's something that you do daily. So that's a usual answer. It's going to be, work is work. Like,
right.
What are you going to talk about? Unless we had like exciting customers that we would go on, brag about, like that's funny.
Right.
But unless he had an interesting case with an animal or whatever, that is what we would talk about. And that was our thing. And then that was it. I would watch him play his video games. I wouldn't get in the way. I would let him decompress. He would let me decompress. Like, when it was sexy time, it was sexy time. Now, could he last around? No.
Okay, that's a whole nother. So that was not reciprocal.
Let me tell you something. I liked him so much because he fit the profile that I thought he was like the ideal, what I wanted, that was my compromise. Like, okay, maybe
the dog catcher who couldn't do laundry.
It was not that he couldn't do laundry. He was a former Navy person. a former, so he was also in the Navy. So
I would have thought he would have known how to, you know.
not that, it's just that when you get most military men, they are one way, but then some things are not their strong suit. And to do laundry, baby, those clothes would have been anyway.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough of the laundry.
Bare minimum.
Got it.
Because that's what they were taught.
So, okay. So what you're saying is you have to earn it and show that it will be reciprocated.
Correct. And not only will you show it be reciprocated, to let me know that if in the event that I am down or in the event that I cannot do those things, can you?
I think that's full-blown relationship, though. I don't think that that's necessarily dating.
Well, you're right. I went too far. Okay, so in the dating part about it, okay, let me scale it back. Scale it back. On the dating side of it, it was when we were first starting to date, because he didn't stay at my house. You know, if he spent the night, it was like maybe like Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, or whatever. I knew he was seeing other people, and he didn't tell me he wasn't. I just knew it because I saw he left his phone open one day and he had a message, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. So then, okay, I liked him, and then I was like, wow.
And that's special.
And that's special. You got. Oh, okay. So then I was like, how much do I like him? A lot. Then he came. It was like right after my dad died, I met him too. So it was kind of like, what headspace was I in?
Yes, you were very
vulnerable. But then I wasn't. And then he played a song that my dad like Babojak, Give Me Cornbread, if you're a Zydeco person, you know. And he played it, and it struck such a memory because it was so fresh that I just like fell into tears in front of him. And I was like in the kitchen like making us dinner, and it was like great. I've only been talking to you for like 3 weeks, and then that happened.
Right.
Well, that kind of, his response to that was, hey, how about, you know, I see you're in the middle of cooking dinner. I don't know what to do. Let me just get here and just tell me what to do, and then let me help you finish dinner. And then when you finish, we can take this for lunch, and then I'll take us out to get something to eat. So I was like, we're not going to go through all of this.
Right.
Yeah. And then, but it was like, no, he really is trying to do what he thought
he should do. Right.
And to me, that spoke volumes because I'm like, wow. You good?
Yes.
I'm like, wow, okay. This actually may be somebody that I may want to pursue. Right. Because all the other guys were dickheads. And we didn't sleep together the first 2 times we saw each other.
Okay. That's admirable.
Well, because I knew once we did.
I don't like hot butter popcorn.
Tomorrow's episode of How Did We Break Someone's Back Without Breaking It? So that's where it was at. Okay, now go 2 years later, you're sick, and that's when I'm like, okay, that's how I found out that you're cheating on me. But in the dating part, we didn't sleep together. We did not sleep together in the beginning. We took it slow. It was a moment. We went on from there, and then I just said I really wasn't in the mood to date. That's what my word to him were. I'm not in the mood to really date right now because I'm just my dad's like and I ain't right. So then he told me about how it was okay because he just kind of was trying to figure something out with himself. And that's why I was like, perfect, because, you know, it'd be a D on D, dick on demand, or somebody just hang out with. It was cool. And then it turned out from there, it went into,
I understand.
I
think that you and I have very different dating perspectives, and I know you've been married and divorced. I've been married and divorced. I think I enjoy dating divorced people.
Yeah, I see, and the thing about me is with being gay, most of the divorced men are divorced from women. And so they're like, they're not.
It's a different.
Yeah. And see, but they don't know how to treat a man versus a woman.
Right.
And they think that they still have to be the man. And I'm like, no, it's two of us here.
Right.
He can
just be himself and not have to be this extra testosterone.
Now,
or a stereotype of what he thought a man.
And some of the ones that are divorced are, let me be the man outside, let me pay for everything, let me do everything, let me do this, that, and the third. And then when they are in the bedroom, they're like, you're the dominant.
Oh. Okay.
Right. So see, and then they don't know how that. I'm like, but being in a gay relationship, to me, is not about male, female. It's about you, like two people who likes to do whatever.
Right.
And your role is your role.
And I think that we get caught up on roles.
Because you don't call a lesbian a top of the. Well, I don't know. See, this is why I need my lesbians here.
Yeah, I can help.
Sammy Macy or Jamie.
I know.
Those are my couples.
Right.
One couple is Macy, one couple is Jamie.
But what was your point?
But they don't have tops or bottoms, or do they? I don't know. But the thing.
But heteros don't have tops or bottoms
because there's a man and a female.
But what does that mean? I can be on top.
He's the one putting it in you. The top is.
Oh. And teachable moment. So there we go.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so
teachable moment.
Oh, my brother's calling. Okay, yeah, but that's where.
Okay.
No.
No. I'm saying, okay, got it. 5 minutes left, so we got to. I didn't get the. Okay, so I think on the wrapping it up is that we've said A, boundaries. Okay, boundaries are important. B, reciprocal. Right. C, for me, dating without intention, like literally just dating, just enjoying each other on a path, and we don't know where it is. There is no map, because I think a lot of women, I'm going to just say women want to date, but they're already at the end of the race, and they don't even enjoy the journey to the point where sometimes they don't even care who they running with.
Yeah.
They just want to get to the end of the race.
Yeah.
So I literally, and I know you're saying, what if Cowboys said X, Y, and Z? I can honestly say, I don't know, because I don't have an end of the tunnel vision. I don't. I just want to be here in the moment, and wherever it goes is where it goes. So I think those are things that are takeaways from this, and knowing what the top and bottom is, because I really didn't know. I just kind of acted like I did.
There's also a side. Yeah.
That's how you put it in a side.
There's a side. No, like it's a position. There's top, bottom, first, and then side.
That is the next episode.
Yeah.
That is the next episode of CC the Gay and Adrian.
Yeah,
AD. I want to go by AB now.
Well, yeah, because AB. Yeah, you're the one. I did say Adrian.
Yeah, you did. I want to go by AB now. You know,
I'm going to work on. I'm going to put a pillow in your chin because you're struggling.
I mean, it's just because I may be a thickum, but I'm little. Do you know what I'm saying? I got some thick old thighs, but they little. I mean, but I'm sure it's a lot of biscuits. I got a lot of biscuits.
I also like to thank our sponsors, Black Swan Fashion Styling Consulting, Imaging Consulting. Black Swan is your Black-owned swan laced styling company. They'll make you look sexy no matter what size you are. Thank you. Also, I would like to bring special attention to our other sponsors, Gold Leaf.
Yes. And Metallic Sunflower.
And Metallic Sunflower also.
Yes.
And also shouts out to the kind people over at PBS who make this.
What? I'm like it. PBS is not sponsoring this. Let me tell you right now.
Also, a friend of mine, Antonia, the Crystal Queen. She will give you the right crystal what you need, so you can like and comment We will give your information. We will upload her information, Antonia the Crystal Queen. And don't forget, claim your skin beauty, claim to fame. Don't forget to shop Claim Wellness on Instagram.
This has been amazing. We did not dig that deep on the cowboy. I think I might be excited about that, though. I might just leave that for me for right now. I don't know. I got a lot going on.
If enough people comment, we're gonna have to do a one about what the podcast is about cowboy, because I'm just gonna say
a whole podcast.
There was some furniture. There was God.
Hey, I mean, because what if he does eventually? What if he is eventually like, yo, I really want to be with you, right? And then he's like, are you on the podcast? But he probably So yes, there's a lot bullshit about what.
I'm sorry, what?
I mean,
he's not gonna find out.
No, it's not because but
that's it. I guess that's it.
Okay. Well, this has been great.
It has been.
I got you the last one. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.